once you've gotten your balloons cut out, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to get this piece of striped paper, and it's not cut perfectly to size. You're going to want it to be 5 inches. So you brought your 12-inch trimmers. You're going to want it to be 5 inches by 10 inches. Yeah, so we're making the base of the card. And so it's going to be 5 inches by 10 inches. And if you didn't bring a trimmer, I'm sure there's a couple ladies that would be willing to share. And if you want your card to be the opposite, that's the beauty of pattern paper when it's double-sided. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to get out a pink square. Now there's something to notice about this. In my kit, the pink square, there's 2 different colors. So now you get to make a decision. We originally, there's 3 actually, Faylene is telling me. Okay. You're going to want to use one of the squares that's like an actual real square for the front of the card. So we want to use one of the smaller squares, and we are going to stamp a grid on there. And there is a stamp set in there. Okay. Oh, sorry, I stole it. There it is. There is a grid, or you could use dots if you wanted, if you could go crazy and do dots instead. And you're going to stamp that in strawberry ink on top of that. So let me do that for you. Yes, so you're going to fold that in half, yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my grid. Going to lay that on, and I'm going to use my strawberry ink to add that grid. Now the nice thing about clear stamps, of course, is that I can actually see where I'm stamping and see where I have stamped. So I can line this up perfectly. And the nice thing about this is even if you don't get it lined up perfectly, you're going to cover most of it. So it's okay. And I'm going to use my scrap paper behind me. 5 by 10, yes.
It's the smaller square?
Yeah, it's just a little smaller. You don't have it because it's not available. It is one of the other stamp sets that we sell retail only.
Oh, really?
The grid.
Where do we find your retail stuff?
Honestly, Kirsten is supposed to be labeling them right now, and they will be in my store. So, but they won't be on the website.
The grid?
The grid.
So if somebody wants to buy them and they're not on the website, they have to come down here or just call?
We haven't figured that out yet.
Are those going to Notions, by the way?
Yes, these are in Notions. Yeah. Ooh, going green. I like it. I like it. Go green. That's like a real thing. Go green.
Actually, I'm going to a birthday party for a guy tonight, so I decided to go.
I should have gone.
Genius.
Can I go this way?
Genius. So we're just going to stamp our grid. Now, you'll notice my grid's not perfect, but we're covering most of it. So it's just for our background.
You know what? You lost this.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is now I'm going to stamp out my grid on the back of, on one of my squares here. I'll get it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm calling you.
On that one right there. And we're going to stamp it using strawberry. So we're going to use this one and then the stamp right there. And now if you've already stamped your grid or your dots, what you can do now is tie your little black twine to your balloons. I just tied it on. Now you can, one of my design team members, instead of tying them on, she literally just put them behind. Cute, cute.
Good.
He would not talk at all.
Look at you.
Now on my middle balloon, I also used a pop-up. So on my little middle balloon, I used a pop-up so it would pop up, and you have pop-ups in your kit. So there's a pop-up in your kit, I mean a pop dot or foam square. I love all the variations I'm seeing. I'm seeing some dots, I'm seeing green dots, I'm seeing green squares, lots of balloons, just a couple balloons. So we should be to about this spot, yes. Yes, it's right behind you. Yeah. Oh, Susie, can I, are they done with those? Are you done?
Okay, and then the yellow.
Thank you. Thank you. And we're going to start working on the pop-up. Now the pop-up is really fun because it's that white piece, it's this white die right here that we've already cut out for you. We do sell these in the store, yes. I only have a couple of the other dies, and this is one of them. So what you're going to do on this die, you might want to get yours and hold it up because we're going to fold it together. So we're going to get this white scallop die out, and we're going to fold it together. If you need some more, we'll get you some more in just a minute. And what we're going to do is, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half. There's score lines in there. There's score lines, so you'll see the score lines. And we're going to fold it on those lines. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take our cardstock, and let me fold mine so you can see what I'm talking about. We're going to use this die, and we're going to fold it in half, so now it fits in my card like this.
Yeah, what's on top?
I know, I haven't, yeah, this is.
So this thicker
So,
part is up?
Actually, right now it doesn't matter. We're just going to we're just measuring it, kind of. We're just kind of looking. I'm just showing them.
Okay.
So it's going to look like this. And then what we're going to do.
Is that, like, which side is facing?
That, yeah, what you're going to do, it's a little different. We're not using all of it. So I'm going to come around and show you. We're only popping up the wide side. Okay, the wide side is the only part that we're really popping up. The rest is going to get glued in. So what we're going to do is we're going to use on this, let me show you. On this piece right here, there's a little rectangle, a wide rectangle. That's the part where we're also going to score it. So we're going to fold it on that rectangle right like that. And you can pinch it, yeah, the opposite way. We're going to pinch it, and it's going to pop up. And then we're not really worried about that thin strip. Then we're going to pinch, press also the other part of that. So when we're done, I'm going to come around to show you. It's going to look like this. The strip, the little tiny skinny strip, we're not doing anything to it. We're just concerned with the big base.
Scoring it here again?
Yeah, so we're just gonna fold it on those 3 spots, just like that. And if you get the little strip involved, it's okay. It doesn't matter. It's just we're not using that strip, so we're only going to fold.
Mountain Valley?
Yes, Mountain Valley. Yes. So what we're doing is we're just going to use this part of the base. Yes, exactly. And we're not going to be worried about that little strip. Perfect. You did it. There you go. Yep. And then we're going to, on this one, we're going to fold it in. So we're going to make that a valley. Got it? The easiest way to glue this into your card, the easiest way to glue this into your card is to glue down the bottom first. Yours doesn't. Oh, no, you just, now it does. Just turn it the opposite way. And just pop that up a little. There we go.
Okay, thank you.
So what you're going to want to do is glue the bottom and put it into your card and make sure the crease is in the crease of your card. So let me show you that. And I know my card's not a real card yet. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put adhesive on the bottom. And I'm going to make sure that's like butt to butt with my bottom. So it's going to look like that. And I haven't done the top yet. And then so now the bottom's adhered. Just like that. And then as it's folded, I'm going to fold that white down. Keep the white down. And I'm going to add adhesive here and here. And then I'm going to close my card to adhere it to the top. There you go. And then to adhere it to your card, you're going to just fold it. Yes, just like that. And close that on top, yep, and then that's how you adhere it. After the first time, it's really easy. We are going to stamp the bottom of our cupcake on our pattern paper. So let me do that for you. And I use the chocolate ink for that. For the bottom of the cupcake on my pattern paper. Do you not have chocolate? Oh, I'm sorry, then I use black. Licorice. So use your licorice ink. And you're going to want to make sure you die cut this off to the sides. So we're going to stamp that off to the side, and then we're going to die cut. Now don't stamp it too close to the edge because you're going to die cut it. But you're going to just stamp it off to the edge. And we're going to die cut this out. Oh, there's my balloon. So we're going to die cut this. And again, we're going to use our Post-it note to hold that in place so we don't make a mistake. We're going to line that up. And we're going to run that through. And then we're also going to stamp our cupcake in the guava. And we're going to make that frosting.